Hello, this is Panzerline from POCGamer, and today is day 7 of the Dungeons & Dragons 30-day challenge, where I'm answering questions about Dungeons & Dragons, my experience and thoughts on it and whatnot, based on this handy list of 30 questions. So today's question is, what is my favorite edition? Okay, I should probably start reading these ahead of time to think about them more. Geez, my favorite edition. Okay, um, damn. All right, so my favorite edition. This is a bit of a tough question here because my primary experiences with Dungeons and Dragons, I haven't had a full experience with every edition, so I can't say whether or not some would be my favorite or not really fairly. My most experience with Dungeons and Dragons comes from second and third edition, well, 3.5, um, and now just coming in, starting to get into fifth really heavily. So, yeah, yeah, this is a real good question. Mostly because I think what it boils down to, quite a bit of it, is it's a matter of my memories of enjoyment, that nostalgia, that happy feeling of things experienced in the past versus like knowledge of the difficulties and frustrations and stuff that happen at the same time. Um, I unfortunately I have to say that fifth is not my favorite edition right now. And that's not because I don't like fifth. It's not because I have a huge preference to previous editions over fifth edition. It's that I have literally not played enough fifth edition, I feel, to have a really solid opinion on it as an edition yet. Um, the low amounts of supporting material are certainly contributing to that. Like, there's not a lot of stuff out there yet for it. And so I don't feel that it's a fair comparison to try to say that's my favorite compared to previous ones. So the other ones that I have a lot of experience with, second and third, nostalgia-wise, second, but in reality, I would have to say at the moment, my favorite edition is third slash 3.5. That's it. Like the 3.5 era Dungeons and Dragons, I really dug into that quite heavily. Had lots of material, played it a lot, enjoyed it. The level of customization and level of crunchiness, like the depth you could really get into with your characters and what you could do with them, was really amazing. And as somebody who, you know, enjoys a lot of the roleplay element and the non-combat element in addition to the regular combat stuff, that's a big point. Like, that's something that really sold that edition for me, was that it had all of that. And it was very nicely balanced. It was not was not at all a perfect system. There was a lot of stuff in it that was needlessly replicated. There was a lot of other problems that you ran into, like combat at the higher levels. If we started getting into epic level stuff, was absolutely ridiculous, like just off the walls, crazy, and it got very crunchy very quickly, and like not in a great way. But yeah, I'd say overall, the 3.5 would be my favorite right now. It beats out second edition simply because a lot of the strange carryovers from first, those assumptions about how you would play and the focus of play, changed, and I really liked that. I mean, I loved second, and I would play second edition again in a heartbeat if somebody were to, or in my area, were to say, hey dude, do you want to join our second edition game? But realistically, it had that system had a lot of its own issues, and as I said, like fifth at the moment appears to be, at least to me, a synthesis of all the things that were good about second and all the things that were good about third, with a small amount of those perishingly rare ideas in fourth that were actually decent. and I just have not played it enough yet to say that it's my favorite. I suspect within a few years, if I were to do this challenge again, hopefully with a different set of questions, or at least questions in a different order, that I would be able to say, fifth is my favorite edition. But yeah, as it stands right now, I would have to say 3.5. So that is it for today. That is question number 7, day number 7. And thank you very much for watching. Please check out my blog, POCGamer.com. And have a great day. And I'll see you tomorrow.